So, like, I know we're going through some crazy ass times right now, and like everything is just like super out of whack and just, I don't know, everybody's getting all messed up and sick, and you've got the Rona going around, and I just think that all of this is just kind of a result of divine order. I don't know. You guys can be spiritual or non-spiritual or religious or whatever it is that you want to believe in, but you can't sit here and say that everything that's happening isn't like some kind of awakening or calling for us to just kind of wake up, do more, be more, understand more, and whatnot. So as all of this stuff kind of started arising, I started to just feel things, feel differently, see life differently, and experience it differently within myself and my body and my mind and my heart. And I've just kind of come to the conclusion that we all need to like cleanse ourselves, not only just physically, but like mentally and spiritually and emotionally, because everything that we're going through is just a result of that. Like, it's literally because of that. So one of the things I wanted to go over with you guys today is something that I've been let me put this down here. Just some stuff that I've been like looking into, like working with and whatnot, to just better my situation, my space, my mind, my heart, and my body. And let me just put out a disclaimer. Okay, there's no magic one cure all for everybody, and there's nothing that, you know, I'm saying that is, you know, just gonna magically make all your worries and stuff disappear. However, I can tell you that any and everything that you put in to like what I tell you about is what you're gonna get out. And if you're realizing that you're not really getting much out of it, it's because you're not really putting much into it, sweetie. So I'm gonna tell you about a couple things, and one of the things that I'm gonna tell y'all is that there's a lot of stuff around us that, you know, can just help us in our day-to-day and help us get through these hard times, and not just help us push through, you know what I'm saying, get there, get better, and whatnot. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about bay leaves today. Bay leaves. I've been loving bay leaves recently because you know, I've just been using them to really channel my energies and, you know, make my wishes come true, really put out the intention that I want good things to come to me. If you don't really know like the history of bay leaves, it's more of a masculine thing. Bay leaves come from a more masculine place in history, ruled and ordered by the sun. And who was it? I think it has something to do with Apollo. I know that. Don't quote me. I'll dive into history like in another video, and do all that other stuff of herbs and whatnot. But just for basic sakes, bay leaves got a lot of properties to them that can really help you out during your day-to-day. So one of the things that bay leaves can do for you is just ward off evil. There's a lot of negative energy in the world. There's just like a lot of negative people in the world, and bay leaves are used to kind of ward those things away from your general space and place. So, you know, even carrying around some bay leaves can just generally ward off like the nasties, the creepy girls, like a sea bear circle, like that. Like it's like that. It's like that. So just think of bay leaves kind of like in that sense of like protection. And the more intention that you put into the bay leaf, the more that the bay leaves come and activate themselves for you to be able to use them and use them fully. Also, bay leaves are very energy cleansing. Like, they just clean out the space generally. So you can kind of think of it as like your sage, your your Palo Santo, your eucalyptus, whatever you mesh with, whatever's more of your cleansing type thing. This could be like that. One of the things you can do, you can kind of burn it like sage, you know, just get one of these bad boys, get one of them, light the end. But these things tend to snap, crackle, and pop, so you're gonna need like a cauldron or something to like put it in. I use I use a cauldron, just a straight slate black cauldron, like matte type ish. Looks a little shiny because of the light. I try to use, I think I lost my bay leaf. Or did I sit on it? Oh my lord. Oh, okay, I found it. It's right here. How do I have glasses and I'm still blind? To energetically clean your space. The bay leaf and a matchbox. You want to use matchboxes because you just do. Trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. Use matches, don't use lighters. And you don't want to blow it out. Don't blow out your matches. Just like fizzle it out or something. I don't know. You know what I mean. You're gonna strike your match. You're gonna light one end of it, and then it's gonna start to get the snap, crackle, and pop. And then you drop that bitch in there. Ooh. You're gonna drop that leaf in there, and then you're gonna let the smell of the bay leaf come out from your cauldron or your bowl or wherever you've got it, and then you're just gonna let that fill your space. If you want to grab the bitch, fuck it. So if you want to grab the bitch and take it around and just like let the air just carry it around the bay leaf, you do that. I usually get a match, stick it right back in the thing. I think I just like plopped out like 5 different matches right now, just trying to be cool. There you go. You cleansed your space. So bay leaves are really good for amplifying psychic abilities. So if you feel like you're somebody who just like really spiritually inclined, energetically inclined, or you got the obvious signs, you see shit. I don't see anything. But I feel everything. So I noticed that like whenever I have bay leaves around me, I tend to be more sensitive and just more apt to feeling my environment. Like I will feel people and objects and things and like the vibrations that kind of just flow in between the air, if that makes any sense. So yeah, bay leaves for me, they really enhance just my ability to feel. I can't see anything. I'm not a psychic in that sense. Like I can't just like have a vision like that's so Raven, but sis, it helps me to know what's going down when I get to the get down, if that makes sense. Everybody's got powers. Everybody's capable of diving into themselves and their natural abilities. So if you're just looking into that, or it's just something that you're interested in, bay leaves can definitely help with that area of psychic ability enhancement. Oh, I forgot about divination. So divination is pretty much just the practice of seeking knowledge, understand the future yourself, your past, present, everything. It's just divination is just understanding, bro, and enlightenment. And so bay leaves can kind of help bring that more enlightened experience to your life or whatever it is that you're going through. So next, we're gonna talk about like protection and hex breaking. Sis, you need to stay protected. You need to stay protected at all times. Like they relieve my anxiety just because they make me feel like I've got a security system and like bodyguards in my spiritual realm, if that makes sense. And when I'm doing any like spell work, internal work, like shadow work, whatever, just protection for everything, and like hex breaking and things like that. So if anybody's cast a spell on you or has got it out for you, sis, then like you need some of this in your life. It will definitely help you to break those hexes, those curses, and keep you safe where you go. Get that energy out and get it out, sis. Get it out. Another thing that it's useful for is like purification. So just generally like, again, like we talked about earlier, like cleansing, just making things more pure, more, like virginness, like into the soul, like just purity and virginliness. Like, and I'm not talking like virginliness like you have never had sex with anybody. I'm talking about just like the innocence of things, purity, like innocence and whatever, like that kind of thing. Another thing that bay leaves are super bomb for is for money, baby. You like the green? Well, me too. I love the green. Money. money. So if you want to attract money and you're looking to kind of draw in money and stuff, bay leaves are definitely good herb to keep around. Are definitely a good herb to keep around. Did that sound, was that sentence like? So yeah, if you're just looking to attract money, prosperity, wealth, in that kind of sense, then bay leaves are definitely for that. What a lot of people do is just kind of write an intention on the leaf itself. They'll get a leaf and, you know, they'll get their pen, and then on the leaf they will write, this isn't gonna work, that pen is not gonna work, but pretty much what you're gonna write is, I want money. And then you're gonna get, you know, your matchbox, your matchstick, you're gonna light it, you're gonna put it in your cauldron, you're gonna let that intention sink in. And I cannot stress enough, none of this is gonna be shit if you don't put intention and actual feeling and envisioning mindsetliness into it. Like, none of it's gonna work. It doesn't work. It's not just a you know, whatever. It's a belief. It's definitely something that you put your energy into, and like I said, it will reciprocate it back. Like, though this world is all about energy and reciprocating. Like, even Newton's law said it, ho. Like, whatever you hit that shit with, it's gonna hit you back with that same force, ho, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. So my belief with this is that you get out what you put in, and if you put your heart and soul into it, you're really gonna get something out of it. And that's not for everybody, because not everybody has a heart or soul, you know, or a wishful mentality, and that's okay. That there, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if you're looking for something to, you know, help during these times and get the balls rolling, then this is that, sis. And yeah, another thing that bay leaves are super awesome for is like poetry, creativity, writing, all that good stuff. Like, it just helps bring the creative juices and flows back into you. So you know, you can have this just like around your workspace. You can get a little bowl, you know, do a little something like get a couple bay leaves, stick it in your bowl. You can kind of like, oh, this one will take a bit. I would just like grind that up. Like, I would sincerely just grind up the herbs. You know, just like keep it in the area that you are working in. You'll find just kind of more relief in your creative blockages. Well, I feel like, you know, just crushing a little bit of bay leaf and really like kind of squeezing the juice out of it and like getting it to smell. It smells so good. And again, is great for the creative process, especially targeting writing, poetry. When you're done with this, what's cool is you can kind of just like use it to cleanse your space. You can burn it, you can still keep it there. I like to do it fresh, like each time for the creative process, because then it just feels like that fresh just of like juice and spark, and then you go and then you go and then you go and you create and you do it, and it's great. This is what mine is looking like inside of my little bowl. See how it's just kind of like crushed up in there. Like at the bottom you can't really tell, but there it's like getting a little powdery down there. The more you work at it, the more you can get it to however which way you want. We're not doing all that right now. The last few things that bay leaves are pretty good for are just success and money and prosperity and getting better. I don't know if I already said that, but if not, I'm saying it again and you're gonna have it. So I'm gonna go over the list of just what bay leaves are good for, sis. Okay. They're good for warding off evil. It's good for psychic energy, and it's good for purification. It's good for money. Money. Good for healing, good for success, victory, luck, all that good stuff. For hex breaking, lack of creativity in the writing area, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Bay leaves are great. Okay, so get you a couple of bay leaves, keep them on you, keep them in your pocket. Get a little one of those little like bags. I don't have one of those bags. Get a little drug bag or whatever. Whatever y'all use. Get you something that you can hold you a couple of bay leaves in. Put them under your pillow at night. There's some cool things that will come of that regarding all the properties. Let me know if y'all have any more questions or if I missed anything important about bay leaves. Thank you guys for tuning in for my video. I'll be just, talking more about good herbs and stuff that you can keep around you, whether you're going to use them spiritually or magically or however which way you want to use them. But I just do think it's important to keep you guys just in the know of what I know. I guess. So yeah, buy some bay leaves. You can definitely get some at the grocery store. You already know the grocery store sells them, but you know, you can go to your local botanicas, or you can go to the, like, just your local herb shops. Herb shops should sell them. You know, Supernatural stores, I know, definitely sell them. So yeah, do that. Yeah, that's how I use bay leaves. And if you guys like the video, go ahead and like, thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you guys know when I post another video. I'm going to be talking to you guys about a whole bunch of herbs, a whole bunch of stuff that is going to help us get through during this time, because times are crazy. So please, please, please just be safe, stay indoors, stay indoors. I was just saying you guys could go out and get this. Go order it online. Order some bay leaves online. Maintain social distancing rules. Be safe as you can, bruh. And just have an amazing night. And get you some bay leaves. Get you some bay leaves. They're good for you. Okay? Wait, can I do a thumbnail? Crystal's just... Oh, yeah. Okay, so... All right, I think something like that'll do. We'll find a thumbnail. We'll do something. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out because I have to edit it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love it. Love y'all. Have a great night.